Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bruce Montana, along with my broadcast partner, the Duke Harrington.
Hey, folks.
Today we got a spring training action between Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Both teams are underperforming to their former standards today.
And now, your
A little different from what we expected seeing both lineups. Not much of an average coming out of either team, or an ERA at that.
Phillies struggling, hitting .203 so far after 2 games. Not looking too good for the Tigers, though, as they're hitting a .175 average. See the starting lineups there. And they're going to be facing Andy Beanez. Beanez works fast on the mound, folks. You'll see a lot of him quick counts, little ground balls, not a lot of deep counts.
Deep counts is where they've been struggling so far in the first 2 games of the spring season.
And they don't seem to really be able to handle them with Hiroyuki Kikuchi. Rajai Davis is going to step in, hitting .571 after the first 2 games.
He seems to be having a pretty good spring so far.
In contact on the first pitch. Doesn't surprise me.
Well, a .571 average now.
The ground ball right to Scotty Burns. They call him Speedy.
I like the blue glove. You don't see a blue glove on too many of the players these days.
Take a look how the Phillies are lining up defensively today. Lots of speed everywhere. Except for at the catcher and first baseman.
Some fresh new names out there for you this afternoon.
A lot of these guys playing for the first time this spring. Yesterday we saw the Phillies keep 2 guys in the starting lineup from the game before, but Ryan Sandberg was furious with how those games played out yesterday.
As you can see there, that's a fantastic 89-degree day. Nice and warm out there for you guys.
Yeah, Baseball City, Florida is where it's at. Andy Beanez. And a rip to center left there.
That's Jose Iglesias right there. That's going to be 2. That's going to be 2 standing up easily.
What a poke. Let's take a look at this again. Just solid wood, and he drives it right where he wants it. That would have been the center field, left field, or right field. That might have been caught. It was left center.
He hit the gap for a nice little 1-out double.
Sam Killier, we saw his brother play yesterday too. Miguel Cabrera, who it's really a 2-man race if you're talking about the best hitter in baseball right now. It's him and Mike Trout.
Big man on the team.
91 on the inside part of the plate, 1-0.
That was a pretty close call. I often wonder, what it would be like from the standpoint of an umpire. How do you know? Those are just so close to call. It's just a centimeter off. They're like, no, that's outside.
That's a low fastball for strike 1. Beanez is very precise out there. Precise mind is what I wanted to say there. I'm sure he's pretty smart.
You've seen the Terminator, right, Bruce?
Oh, I have.
I often wonder if the umpires have one of those kind of eyes and they just follow the ball and they have that plate underneath and they just know where it is.
I'm sure they do. Infrared vision, too, I know.
Part of umpire training, you think?
Yeah.
You didn't plant it into your brain?
And then you gotta learn how to look nice when you're wearing a mask like that. And he pops it up to Babone at third. We've seen Babone a couple of times.
That's really not going to do anything for the runner on second. Reeled that one in pretty easily now. There's 2 outs, and it's going to bring up the next batter.
And it's their acquisition from the Red Sox, Yoenis Cespedes. Or is it Cespedes?
I'm not sure.
I always had that
Cespedes
first.
or Cespedes. I don't know. I've heard people say Cespedes, or I've also heard people say Cespedes. I'm confused on how it actually is pronounced.
Ball 1.
I guess the only way we have to find out is to talk to him.
Get the strikeout, man!
Lots of power in his swing. That knuckle curve, strike 1, 1-1.
That is interesting. Quite the pickup for the Tigers.
Ben's checking the run. Pops it up, and you see he's working quick. You take out the one at bat where he got up the hit.
Yeah, you take out the hit, and the inning's over. A lot of quick at bats. I actually think this is the longest bat we've seen so far.
2-2. Ben's looks to be a lock for the starting rotation this year. Seen stranger things happen. He misses it. The pitch. He pops it up to right field, and Terrence McLaurin's going to field that pretty cleanly.
That's going to do it for the top half of the first inning. One runner on, 4 batters.
Pitching for the Tigers tonight is going to be Justin Verlander. It's a name that you're probably not too unfamiliar with. There's a lineup he's going to be facing today. Like I said, a lot of new names out there. Verlander, a former Cy Young winner. Fireballer out in the mound.
He was such a dominant pitcher. I'd like to see what he could do this season. See if he bounces back a little bit. Technical difficulty with the microphone right there. Sorry about that.
You see how they're going to look defensively behind him today. Del Cabrera at first.
There you see the clear skies. A nice pull into the crowd area.
Gary Babone going to step up. His first start of spring training. He's
Leading
been
off
hit
for the
twice.
Phillies. Third baseman, Gary.
Known as a slick fielder, speedster, and all-around contact hitter. Not really too many weaknesses except for his power.
I like the green batting gloves and boots.
Yes.
Nice touch. You don't see that too much.
Gary Joseph.
Gloves, same color. Same field.
Gray green? Yeah, I like that.
Ooh, broken bat. And Babone's got the speed where if that would have stayed fair, he might have been able to beat that out.
Comes a 1-1 pitch with a fresh bat.
And it's going to be 2-1. We're going to see a lot more patience from this lineup than we've had seen in the last couple of years. Especially from Babone. That's why I like him in that leadoff role. And that's a... Is he going to beat that out? Wow.
Yeah, he's not good at that. That went too slow.
We talked about his speed, and that's enough to get most runners out, but not Babone.
Batting second baseman, Scotty Burns.
Ian Kinsler fielded that as well as anybody could. And another speedster coming up, Scotty Burns.
It'd be interesting to see this guy bunt him over to second base.
And you see Brent Mann is high on Babone. 99s.
He sees him as one of the fastest runners.
And he did second.
I called it. Bunted him right over. That was a terrible bunt placement, though. I think he's even disappointed with where that bunt went.
Got runner in scoring position for a couple decent bats here.
He was hoping for that bunt to go down the third baseline and maybe put 2 runners on.
And we've seen him before. Don Mate. Saw him pinch hit earlier this year. You see that? A sacrifice, 1-3.
Or was he scoring at all?
And there's a circle change inside. See the Show Hotel in the background. That's where we like to go to get our Reuben sandwiches. They serve a great Reuben there. Verlander throws. And he stole third base.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Ballsy attempt.
And I got excited there. I did not see that coming. Let's take a look at this.
Avila had no shot at him.
The wheels. And what we've seen is this Phillies team is actually really aggressive on the base paths. Saw Alex St. Germain get a steal there.
Probably going to see a lot of steals.
That's going to get 2 outs. But a single drives in one.
Batting fourth, catcher, Fred Braun.
Fred Braun going to step up. The big catcher.
He was standing in there at 6'6".
He gets a hold of one. That's probably going to go at this time. Just looking at this thing. You can tell when he hits a baseball, he doesn't hit it gently.
I'm curious to see if we're going to see an early one-run lead. We haven't seen an early lead from any of the teams the first 2 games.
The Blue Jays and the Phillies held each other until the 6th inning. Both times.
That's right down the middle.
Brown.
You got a heavy hitter like that. You can't let those pitches go by.
I haven't seen him. Follows it up, and it's going to be 1 and 2, I believe.
It looked like he wasn't sure if he wanted to take a cut at that or not.
Like I said, all he needs is a single. He just needs to be looking to make good contact.
Oh, you all know how that just wants
2-2. Like I said, this is a patient lineup, and Braun is one of those guys. Saw him take a pitch right down the middle, and a lot of power hitters would have just slung him. And he probably should have swung him. But then his patience is too much of a issue, I guess. And he strikes out.
He handcuffed him right there.
Good pitch by Verlander. We're going to see Kinsler, Martinez, and Nick Castellanos coming up. Ian Kinsler, the former Texas Ranger.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
143 batting average is a nice little contribution to their 175 overall team batting average. The first 2 games of the spring.
Well, Jose Iglesias increased their average by quite a bit there with that one hit. Really. Kinsler, he's looking for a hit. They're looking to turn things around today. You're not going to do it by swinging like that. 1 and 2.
I don't expect to see too much out of any teams for the first 5 games or so. Everyone's just sure they've had their spring warm up and their practices and their training camps and all that, but you're coming back out of doing nothing really, sitting down, maybe doing some working out, hitting the gym, but.
Well, we got a 162 game season. We deserve it last season.
Martinez.
Yeah. 6 months of playing time.
We see J.D. Martinez come out.
Gonna be his first game of the spring.
We'll split her down. 1 and 1.
One down. Benz is only at 18 pitches. Second inning.
The pitch for strike 1. 1 and 1.
That was a nice pitch.
It's a masterful performance from Billy Taylor yesterday, though.
4 strikeouts.
Oh, you really went after the batters. But he got 3 of those 4 in the first inning.
Yeah. 3 right in a row.
And you see Benz just making these guys, they can't get a good wood on him.
He's making quick work out of the Tigers lineup.
Benz doesn't mind giving up hits either. The Iglesias hit didn't even phase him. He knew it was coming.
Yeah, Braun right up and out of his stance. Wasted no time.
Braun, one of the older members of this group. I want to say he's 32, maybe. Might be a little high on that number, but. Pitch.
Speaking of high, that was a little high.
It was like Mrs. Arrington, huh?
Mrs. Arrington.
You'll see the pitch here. And he lines it to right field, and McGoran's going to stop it. Like I said, though, Benz doesn't really care too much about those hits. As long as they're in the park and they're not at third base, he's really not too concerned.
As long as they can keep him out of scoring position. After last game, they really did it. Took a little pounding last game out against the Toronto Blue Jays.
Nice little poke there at opposite field.
It was a good swing.
You see Alex Avila come up. Good swing there by Castellanos.
That's right, Billy. That's right.
His name's a tongue twister. Splitter there. What you're seeing from Benz is just he doesn't really have that one specific out pitch, but all of his pitches are very good. He's got that splitter, that circle change, and that knuckle curve.
He didn't really have a go-to pitch. Everything's kind of his go-to pitch.
You don't know what you're going to see. I think that's really what makes him so successful. In the past is players really never know what to look for. So he just lost. 0-2. And that's going to be a double play. Like I said, well, he didn't need to, I guess.
We were at 2. We were at 2, Bruce.
One too many Bruce Martinis. Middle of the second here, and the Phillies are going to have their shots.
Tigers are at 2 hits. Philadelphia's at 1 hit. Still runless. Bottom of the second.
You see DeMarcus Sinner coming.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop.
He's a bit of an anomaly out there. He really has a power stroke from the left side, but he's really good contact hitter from the right side. I don't know if it's because he swings with one arm with the left side and two with the right or what, but
Come on, Billy.
I think it's a little bat dance. He was waiting for the pitch. I feel like he's a dancer in the offseason.
he might be.
A little salsa dancing. Flamenco. The missus and I tried to take that flamenco once. It didn't pan out well.
You trip a lot?
I could not. I kept stepping on her feet. Couldn't get the motions down. If you flamenco dance and you do it well, congrats.
Patience up there. 2-2. Cerna offers plus speed, plus fielding, and kind of a liability when he's a left-handed hitter, but because he's such a good fielder and leader out there, teams usually take the bad with the good there. Got more value from the right side, but
You need a leader in there. Well, I know. You need a leader in the clubhouse, really. Someone to just take charge, get the team pumped and primed, ready to go, ready to fight, ready to win that game.
3-2. And he's going to walk. Ball 4. Good at bat for DeMarcus Sinner.
Batting 6, right fielder.
Verlander knew that pitcher's got away from him. That was nowhere near this one. Terrence McGoran we're going to see coming. Was part of that double switch in the first inning. Ended up getting a single. I believe he scored. I believe he did too. And see there? Brent Mann pretty high on DeMarcus Sinner too.
Here we go.
80 speed.
63 steal percentage. He's got the speed, but not necessarily the guts to take the base. A little more cautious than some of the other players.
McGoran, not a lot of power at the plate. Really good at making contact with the ball.
He's got some speed too. Ball's back just in time.
Him and Gary Babone really similar. They have really similar approaches to the game. If one of them makes the team and the other one doesn't, you could pretty much guarantee that the one that makes the team is going to be the leadoff hitter. 3-1. Verlander going through a lot of pitches here. Let's see Sam Killian holding up for his catch-on bat. Ball 4.
That's 2 walks in a row.
Terrence McGoran and good Marcus Sinner. And a gapper will probably drive him too.
Center fielder, Sam Killian.
2 speedy guys on the base paths. That's not something you want.
See Sam Killian coming up. His half-brother Tim played earlier today.
Oh, outs. 2 speedsters on the base.
Now you know the Killian family personally, right? Right, dude?
I've spent some time with them, ate with them a few times.
Was it their mother or their father that they share the genetic makeup with?
It's the mother. Tim's father actually died when he was really young, and the mother there, Arlene, she met Sam's father on a vacation, I believe. I think that's what they said. They hit it off, and he had already had little Sammy there. There we go. It's going to be a run right there. Right down the third baseline.
Terrence McGoran looking really good in his first 2 at-bats here.
The Sam was always a fanatic back in baseball. Every time we were gathered together, just wanted to go out and play catch, just wanted to run around a little bit. Make some swings. Big fanatic.
John Abstract. They call him the bionic kneecap. He had knee surgery. Still really, really quick. But
The car accident.
he's really, really quick, but not very durable. He's always having knee problems. He's last ditch here to try to make the ball play. And that, wow, Verlander's falling apart out there, folks. Runners on second and third.
Wow, it's not looking good for him at all.
And I got an interesting scenario here in my head where they walk Abstract on purpose to try to get Andy Beanez to ground into the double play. See if they'd do that. That'd be a ballsy play. John Abstract is that guy with a lot of patience at that plate.
2 in a row, right up a single, throws a wild pitch and he's already behind in the helm. 2 in 1.
He's Sam Killian and Terrence McGoran now. There's a strike. 2 and 2.
He's already at 31 pitches right now into the second inning with no outs.
This is the most life we've seen from an offense so far this spring.
He's burying himself.
Tigers are 0-2 going into the game, so they really need a win, but John Abstract just struck out. The bionic kneecap.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
Well, despite all his failed efforts to keep the runners away, he does have 2 strikeouts on his behalf.
Opposite of Andy Beanez, who doesn't have that, but he's not a strikeout kind of guy. Be interesting to see how this at-bat plays out. Pitcher with 2 runners on scoring position. You think he's got to be swinging. Benz is not known for his hitting at all. But
There's not too many pitchers that are.
this team's got a couple. Robinson's not too bad, and neither is Macchio. And Ken Carroll used to play shortstop in college. So he's they needed him. He could play some shortstop.
You know, I've always been curious about pitchers hitting in baseball. Yeah, you know, they definitely played baseball growing up, and even the pitchers have to bat in high school and in college and stuff like that. Like, they had to have been good at hitting at some point. And I understand that they have to focus so much on their pitching. There's no way you just lose it like that. I feel like it's almost on purpose that they're not even trying. Because, you know, they don't want to get hurt. They got to pitch.
Probably it, dude. Interesting, Benz. He's a lefty on the mound, but he picked up the right side.
I believe Brian Robinson's up there as well.
And he swung at that one.
Man, that,
Oh,
wow.
man. That proves your point there, Duke. What is he swinging at? Let's take a look at this again. Just in the dirt, about 4 feet away from the plate, and he swung. And instead of getting a walk there, he gave 2 outs for Gary Rabona.
Let's go, Phillies!
Verlander up to 37 pitches, 19 balls. Circle change for strike 1. I really think the patience of this lineup is paying off.
Yeah, definitely patient. 38 pitches, 2 walks already. Lots of balls, as you pointed out. Too many balls.
Pitch. He rips the second, but that's going to be an out.
I think he was going to make that one.
And a pretty terrible inning for Verlander there.
Only 1 hit, though. 1 run.
2 walks, a wild pitch.
It'd be interesting to see if they keep him in for the 3rd inning.
He's going to lead off.
Look at that.
They're not pinch hitting, so I'm guessing he's probably going to be on the mound for 1 more, just to loosen up his arm.
Give him a little work.
Luckily, spring training wins don't matter. Benz misses high with that one. 1-0. After 2, you saw Verlander with 38 pitches. Benz with 26. It's early in the game. 1-1.
2 innings. Ben's is averaging 13 an inning, and Verlander's averaging 19.
Come on, Philadelphia!
That's a full at bat and inning. That's one more run and one more chance to let somebody on base. One more chance to let someone drive to him.
Not that. Had it stayed fair, they weren't hitting him out. That was too slow.
2-2.
Hey, yo, you want to try that call again?
This rotation will probably be fronted by Benz and Taylor. 2 superb left-handed pitchers, but with 2 completely different styles. Taylor likes to attack the hitters, making them swing and miss, whereas Benz just lets them do what they want with it, and
There's a lot of faith in the fielders.
Benz doesn't ever put it anywhere where they could get a hold of it, though. And that's the difference. He's still young, he still makes the occasional mistake. But you gotta think when he hits his prime, he's gonna be on point just about every pitch.
Davis waiting on deck. 3-2 count.
And he strikes out Verlander, which is no surprise.
First strikeout for Andy Beanez.
We saw Verlander strike out Benz, and then we saw Benz turn right around and strike out Verlander.
A little payback.
Jai Davis stepping up. Talked about his .571 average coming into the game. Got out last night. Strike one. It'll be interesting to see who the Phillies bring in next inning. Fouls it into right field. The bat boy will give it chase. The pitch. A splitter in the dirt looking to get that strikeout. That's not the way Benz usually operates, but he went for it.
He wants to have a little fun out there on the mound. Everybody else gets strikeouts for the team pretty much. You know, he get a couple.
Fouls it off.
Like you said, he doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. So you think maybe he just does a little celebration in his mind? Yeah. A little self-fist pump.
See, he's really attacking that splitter.
He lost that one. It looked like it came out of his hands completely wrong.
It's a little guy up there in the mound.
I don't think he agreed.
Davis fouls that.
Little baby Bush, the ball boy.
Then throws. Another foul tip.
People fighting this guy. 14 pitches into the inning so far. With two batters.
He grounds at third. Well, Babone's range really showed right there. I mean, he got to the shortstop there. For the shortstop.
The shortstop, number 1.
Somebody should have been coming in a lot harder than they did on that. They waited for it too much, and it was too slow to be even thinking that they could throw the guy out at first base.
I want to say that was definitely Senna's fault there. Senna didn't charge it hard enough, so
They scored a base hit.
Babone really took over there at third. It wouldn't surprise me if Ben's got himself a double play. Iglesias humiliated him last time with that double. Ben's is the kind of guy who likes to get that splitter here and gets that ground
Double play is definitely the move.
And Braun ain't gonna throw him.
Wow.
Davis just broke up any double play there. I think even if he was on point with that throw, he would have been safe. I definitely think that he would have been safe no matter what he did. Nothing Braun could do, nothing Benz could do. Just good base running. And he dropped the ball on the
what
tag.
happened there?
Interesting. Scotty.
I don't think Ben's liked that he took the base on him.
All right.
We'll keep checking.
Where did that pitch miss? 2-1.
I feel like it didn't miss at all.
It's spring training for the umpires too.
They're a little rusty themselves.
Pitch. Splitter almost in the dirt. 3-1. The youngster's finding himself a little bit of hot water here. Not holding his composure over as well as he thought he would.
First time's a struggle we've seen so far.
And he keeps checking on Davis.
They held on to it that time. 18 pitches this week.
Ball four. Did he do that to set up the double play ball? I don't think so, because Miguel Cabrera doesn't ground him with too many words.
Yeah, I don't. We might get him to, but I don't see him grounded into a double play.
Because that pitch was nowhere close. Well, that's not like Ben's to miss like that, but
Hope the one so far will pop out.
pitch. 1-0. Almost to 50 pitches now.
Flashes back on up.
Really starting to labor here in the third. Came in with 27.
Seven.
And he just missed a double play ball, and that's going to be a play at home plate.
That's going to tie up the game here.
And Abstract definitely does not have the arm strength to get that throw. Nice single there for Miguel
The
Cabrera.
left fielder, number 52,
Yoenis Cespedes is going to have a shot. Give himself an RBI. Probably won't drive in two unless he has a home run.
Yeah, speed from Cabrera.
Big man.
I think that's the only thing he lacks. Speed.
Not very nimble at first, but
That could be the size and the lack of speed.
he's packing it low, looking for that ground ball.
He's really starting to struggle right now. I think Braun needs to go out and have a word and calm him down. So listen, just got to get these next two batters. Hopefully get into a double play.
The 1-1 pitch. It's a circle change in the third, and Ben's is falling apart out there.
Yeah, he's losing composure here. 51 pitches. That's 25 this inning. He came in with 26. And he's almost throwing the same up. Almost doubled his pitch count.
He can use that double play ball right here. There's a strike.
Good comeback pitch right there.
Andy Beanez. 2-2. Finding himself in a good situation, I guess. Cespedes. Not somebody who's going to get an easy out. Strikes him out.
Nice pitch.
On a 2-2 count. Inside paint. And a good pitch there for Beanez. Good way to get some confidence back in that game.
Cespedes is going to be the second strike on it from my guns.
Ian Kinsler going to take his cuts. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Pitch. Strike 1.
He's really starting to climb back. 3 good pitches right in a row.
First pitch strikes are never a bad thing. I think Benz might have this under control.
Just inside.
1-1.
Well, I did play a little bit of ball when I was younger, but I wasn't as much of a patient hitter. I probably would have packed it there. But these guys are flops.
Follows that one in the stands. 1-2. 56 pitches now for Benz. He's throwing 30 this year. The 1-2 pitch. And Benz gets himself out of the inning with another strikeout. The young man got himself
K on the board.
Got himself into trouble and got himself out of trouble. 4 hits for the Tigers, 1 run. Scotty Speedy Burns going to be leading off the inning here for the Phillies. Verlander's still out in the mound.
Scotty Burns.
Don't surprise anybody. Slider down low, 1-1.
Let's see if he can regain composure.
Phillies really started hitting Verlander.
I think they got to him last inning. They were very patient at the plate.
Pitch.
Not a lot of free swinging. You're seeing some patience here again. 2-0. He is throwing too many balls. Just needs to tune out all the crowd noise and focus in on that strike zone.
There's that strike. 2-1.
Just play catch. Play catch with the catcher.
A lot of movement from Scotty Burns at that. Looks to stay active when he's getting ready. That's going to be 3-1. Donnie Mate on deck.
We're a ball away from seeing Verlander's third walk in 3 innings.
Pitch. Strike 2, and he ran it to a full count. I think the red light was on there for Burns.
Oh, I don't blame the manager for putting on that red light there. Considering he's already walked 2 guys and has thrown a lot of balls.
Ground at the third, and that should be an out.
You know, the lineup they got today, you got to field that ball quick, get it over to
Now
first
batting,
base.
first baseman.
Steve Henderson
Don
knows he's got to work a lot with Scotty Burns this year. He's not really too good of a hitter. Lots of speed, though. Lots of speed and a lot of confidence. And Mate just chases after that circle change.
Just hacking. Verlander like that.
Good pitch. Fastball high and inside, first strike, 0-2.
I think that's the first 2 count we've seen from Verlander so far.
The next pitch will be 48. And it's a ball, 2-2. 1-2.
Four pitches so far between the 2 pitchers.
It's a ground ball, and I almost found the hole. Kinsley with a nice play. So
Oh wow, I thought he was going to throw that into the crowd.
really showcasing his range, keeping his body in line. Fred Braun going to step up here.
catcher. Fred
He
Braun.
was Verlander's 3 strikeouts.
First pitch. And it's a ball.
Way out.
50 pitches now for Verlander.
Let's go, Phillies!
In the first 3 innings, we've seen 106 pitches, excuse me, out of the first 2 pitchers.
That's a strike down the middle. That circle change. Patient to a fault. Pitch. Ron rips it to deep left field. But I think way foul behind that tree out there.
Well, you know he's hoping to straighten that out. Throw one more oof into it.
Like I said, if this guy gets a hold of a ball, it's not going any short distance. Opposite field this time.
Oh no. No, first one was left field, next one was right field. The only place left to hit it is deep center.
And behind him.
Or behind him.
Pitch, and he chases it. Strikeout.
Oh man.
Ron has struck out twice.
4 strikeouts for Verlander.
Really got himself together that inning. Good inning for Verlander. Take a look at this. He was nowhere close. Ron looking foolish, and he gave up halfway through that swing anyway.
Your attention,
Jake
please.
Macchio coming back
Now
out in the
pitching
mound
for the
after
Phillies,
a disappointing
number
first
40,
appearance.
Jake Mackey.
Going to go after J.D. Martinez.
Hitting off for the
Let's
Tigers.
see if we can get a better outing from Macchio this time.
J.D. Martinez.
Fastball, 98 miles an hour low for a strike. And after seeing Benz's 90 mile an hour fastball, Macchio's 100 mile an hour fastball is going to be looking through some of these hitters.
It's a little bit different. See if we can keep it over the plate.
Ooh, that slider is even faster than Benz's fastest fastball. 92 on it.
Come on, Philly!
The 0-2 pitch. Foul ball.
Just got a piece of that one.
Maggio and Taylor will probably be the strikeout maestros of this rotation.
Ooh.
101.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
man.
From a running fastball.
Throws it so fast it can't just keep straight. That's that fastball.
Sanchez.
Same spot. Just a reaction swing by J.D. Martinez. Strikeout.
I think that was a defensive swing.
He put the butter on the pancake, so that one, Duke. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was panic. There was a lot of panic.
Nick Castellanos stepping up. Had a single last time.
Come on.
Looking to reach base here again.
Fastball, 99 on the gun. Maggio looks like a different kind of player than he was the other night. The other night he looked really raw, really not very confident out there on the mound.
He threw a lot of pitches in that one inning.
I think strike two.
Wow.
He's looking good right now.
He's looking to sit these guys down. These new chairs.
Manpad Studios needs to fund some new furniture for us here in the booth. The 0-2 pitch.
Squeaky chairs.
They could install a salad bar. I would love a salad right now.
Oh my God. Those little tomatoes.
Oh, those cherry tomatoes, they're the best. Pitch, foul ball, and he's staying alive up there.
Something my wife does shows it's selling good salad. I'm not a fan of that at all.
You just say okay to the misses.
Okay.
Another fastball in the hands. Reaction again.
Strikes out the first two hitters he faces.
The catcher, number
Actually
13,
looking good up there tonight,
Alex
folks.
Avila.
Alex Avila coming up. Running
Another
fast.
strike from Maggio.
Maggio really coming at these hitters.
Come on now, let's get a K right here. Strike.
It's going to be high, 1-1. Maggio looks like a completely different pitcher tonight.
He only allowed one run last game, but he struggled to keep composure.
And there's another running fastball.
102 miles an hour. You saw that right.
Just can you beat me? I don't think so right there. Let's see what he gives him.
Swing better.
101.
Fastball.
2-2. The soul patch from Maggio. It's full of soul.
Strike.
Oh, that slider was dirty though.
Oh, he should have been sitting.
3-2.
He got lucky on that one.
I'm guessing he's thinking he can afford to walk him since Verlander's up next. And a diving play for Gary Babone. A nice pickup there for Don
Plenty of
Monte.
time right there. What a play. Lay it out, getting dirty.
And we've seen a great play from all three third basemen so far. Heineman with a diving play yesterday, and Marshall Brown with a pair of them.
We'll just put him at the tie.
Your attention, please. Now
David
pitching
Price
for
coming
Detroit,
in. You
number
saw he
14.
started the other day, 3 innings of work,
Price.
12 ERA. Didn't get it together.
That's great.
DeMarcus Sinner saw him
Leading off
walk
the fourth
last
inning,
time.
The shortstop.
The only man to
DeMarcus
run across the plate for the
Singh.
Phillies today. Hitting from the right side. This is the side he's strong from. Or rather, this is the side he has more contact from. He's a better hitter from the right side. brute strength from the left side there.
Go, Phillies, go! Here we go.
Yeah, he might beat that out.
Oh,
And he throws it into the crowd. That puts a runner in scoring position. That's not on Price.
Right fielder, Terrence McGarrett.
Yeah, I honestly don't think he thought he was going to get to that in time and just panicked and threw it when he caught it.
McGowan will come up with a runner in scoring position. And that's an E6, folks. Oh, the Iglesias has a double. It might have just put somebody in the scoring position. McGowan.
Now he's looking to send Senna over to third base or maybe drive him into single.
McGowan's had 2 plate appearances. He's got on base
That's
both
right. Wait for
times.
your pitch.
We'll take that for ball 2. This is the part of the order that did most of the production there in the second inning. We're doing it again here.
Trying to keep him honest at second base. Well, seen one steal at third.
I think that's what Price is paranoid.
He likes to run.
This Phillies team likes to run. Sandberg is very aggressive in base pass with these guys. Ooh, a nice play there by Miguel Cabrera. Really showcasing the play. Funny, we talked earlier about how he's not a strong fielder, but when he stops a runner from going across the plate there, that guy.
Yeah, he definitely saved the ball.
Sam Killier has an RBI today. Someone who we figure will struggle to get a roster spot, but surprising us.
It's kind of funny how he was the one that coaxed his brother into playing baseball, and his brother is definitely outshining him. Maybe not right now, but previously, yes.
Left field, ball boy, and we'll go ahead and this one. Jordan
That's his last name.
Kribble, I think that's Jordan Kribble out there.
That's Jordan Cooper?
Yeah. And Davey Rochester.
Davey Rochester. Ball boy and the bat boy.
Terrence McGowan. I keep on calling Killier McGowan for some reason.
I noticed that.
Come on, Phillies.
I did it
They
again.
look pretty similar.
I did that in the second inning.
Go, Phillies. Here we go.
Swinging on this for strike two.
3-2. Runner at third. You gotta think he's just looking to make contact with the ball. Here. Pitch.
Here we go.
And he walks. Third walk we've seen.
Now batting, left fielder, John Abke.
Johnny Abstract.
Come on, Phil.
A little strike there back in the second. He's got runners at the corners with one down.
Okay, here's my chance.
Bionic recap.
You gotta-
Strike one.
You gotta know he's gonna do what he can to avoid rounding into that double play.
Got a lot of speed, so it won't surprise me if he beat it out. You might even want to do a hit and run at first base and try to get Killier to get that extra step there. I want to run Senna until you know for a fact the ball's going to go anywhere, but you get away with it over at first. Might be able to steal a base.
Hey, Bills, come on.
You're gonna sell it.
I don't think he can bunt it because you got the pitcher.
It's true. It's true.
They're probably going to pinch hit. Pitch. And Johnny Abstract
Luke
with
Single.
to drive in the runner. Nice at bat for Abstract. The bottom half of this order is really producing. The bionic kneecap.
The pitcher,
Jake Machia going to step up, and doesn't look like they're going to be pinch hitting. See Matera talking to him. Probably just going to bunt it over.
But I could see that. He's going to move the 2 runners over.
See there, lots of speed for Abstract.
Oh, beautiful.
And he
Oh,
throws it
man.
away.
Oh my God.
That might drive in too.
He's hustling.
Wow. He is out at the plate.
Oh, way to fix a
play.
mistake.
An injury. Johnny Abstract is injured.
Here's a quick update from Dr. Davian Johnson. Fractured finger.
up next for Philadelphia, third baseman, Gary Romo.
There's a strike. 0-1. Abstract has a solid first debut, and we talked about how he's injury prone earlier.
Yeah.
He said his knee.
Surprise.
He said his knee, so the fact that he fractured. Oh, and Capone looking foolish there.
You know, I don't know what that swing was.
Do you think they're going to bring him to the field to replace Abstract?
There you have it. 4 innings of play, 3 runs for the Phillies, 1 for the Tigers.
Your attention, please.
We're going to see Pete
Now
Boulevard
playing
take
left
over on
field,
left field.
Number 13.
It's chairs, Bruce. I'll tell you.
Point. Your attention, please.
Billy Taylor going to come
Now
in.
pitching for
Pitched
the
Billy
yesterday.
Taylor.
Number 18, Billy Taylor.
Awesome bag. See him look at his face
Your
like
attention,
this.
please.
This is mine.
Now batting for the pitcher, Price.
Victor
Number
Martinez is
41.
going to come in and pitch hit.
Victor Martinez.
To Rainy Gonzalez in the bullpen. Through the first 5 innings, we've only seen people who are probably going to be starting. See, Billy Taylor wears number 18. That's over in Japan. That's the ace number. Usually the best pitcher wears number 18.
He did pretty well over there.
We talked earlier about how Billy Taylor was a closer going to go to the States. I'm going to take this game here a start. Easy second to first base there.
Now batting, the center fielder.
It's a tough transition going from a closer to a starting pitcher.
I've only seen John Smoltz do that. He was a starter before he was a closer. You see John Mamet also in the bullpen. He's played both games so far. 1-0.
Come on.
Interesting to see Billy Taylor in the bullpen here. He had kind of a different approach. He wasn't going for the head there. He just let the guy kind of hit it to second base. We'll see if that changes. Working his way around Davis. Saw Taylor with 4 strikeouts yesterday. And another ground ball to second baseman. I think he just wants to get a couple quick outs here. So that I can have another day out.
The shortstop.
Really going to show what he can do.
Jose
Scotty Burns looking good at second base tonight. Jose Iglesias going to step out. The pitch. Over the third, and it's going to be back.
It was a nice cut at the pitch, but it was just too far outside the baseline.
And there's strike 2. 0-2. Billy Taylor's only got 8 pitches, but he's working on looking at his final.
Iglesias put a lot of oomph into that swing.
Saw him with a double, but then he kind of blew it with that error.
Sanchez. It's another strikeout for Billy Taylor. That's 5 this spring. In 4 innings of work.
Big time strikeout there.
That blonde hair and black
Your
little
attention,
teeth.
please.
Buck
Now
Farmer.
pitching for Detroit, number 45.
Gonna make his way out in the mound. You see that 27 ERA. The guy whose name is Buck Farmer? That doesn't surprise me.
To be honest, this is the first I've seen him.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Scotty Burns.
second baseman.
Just
Scotty
talking about how he looks really good out there.
Holding his own defensively.
I don't know. He could get his hitting together. He'll probably figure to make a solid contribution to this team.
Let's go, Phillies.
Him and Billy Hayes have kind of a first rivalry with each other. Both really similar players, but Hayes has an edge on him in the field. A slight edge over him on the bat, too.
Two similar guys fighting over position, the role of second base. You almost want to see one of them win a shortstop, but really, it's an all-out battle for almost every position on this team.
We don't know who's going to start where.
Latte on guy.
We got an idea of who the guys that we think are going to perform at this level are, but the fact of the matter is, we've never seen any of these guys face major league pitching. We've never seen them face major league hitters, Really.
I mean, we're seeing some face some of the major league pitchers in the spring, but these guys are just warming up. They're shaking off the cobwebs. We haven't seen these guys. Things will change once the season starts. These guys really get focused.
Now batting, first baseman.
Well, I mean, for the Tigers' sake, I hope they can focus. Good for them. Nice.
Sandberg has said that when it comes to picking who makes the major league club, he's using this spring. He
So
doesn't.
much competition. It's really the only thing you can do.
We have no idea who's going to make it anywhere in this team, folks.
You see the catcher, you got Travis Mann, Cone, Fred Braun. There's 3 guys.
Well, Brown can play a little bit of catcher. That's a nice opposite field poke with Donnie Mate. That's
There.
going to go over the fence.
That one's going to clear.
His first home run of the spring, the second for his team. Nice cut there for Don Mate.
That's his first of the spring. As you said, Bruce.
Sandberg pleased with his offense tonight. He's seen more hits.
That's the most lights we've seen out of him. I know they scored 6 runs in the first game, but they've been keeping it up every inning so far.
Look at that. He didn't know that was going to make it out of the park when he first hit it.
Short little 377-foot poke.
Mark
Whatever the Bowman Chrome sign.
Fred Braun looking to
Now batting,
keep it up for this offense.
Fred
Looking to avoid the hat trick.
5-1 Phillies. Braun swings and
That's
misses.
not looking good.
Cotton candy here.
Braun really not looking good up there. So far, the 3 catchers, Travis Mann is looking the best in the squad.
Now you got 3 catchers, and 1 will also play catcher.
The infield is a tougher job to assess because so many people are so interchangeable. They're just probably going to go with whoever's the best out there. Go from there.
Who do we got at first base? We got Don Mate, Tim Killier, and Aaron Hewlett, right?
Yes, but we also got people who can play first base, and Eric Thompson, and then he throws it away, and a lot of errors for this Tigers squad tonight. You see, first base is tough because you got those three guys that you mentioned. But you also got Eric Thompson, Jeffrey Thompson, the Brown brothers as well, Dave Cannone, Travis Mann, and Fred Braun, who could all play first. None of those guys can perform, and they show that they can't perform.
Yeah, Scotty Burns, Billy Hayes, and who else we got at second base from that role?
Sinner.
DeMarcus Sinner.
You also got Dylan Brown.
Yes. And there's just so much competition.
Third base, you got the Brown brothers, Bob Pinderman, Eric Thompson, and Gary Verlander.
Shortstop, Eric Thompson.
What's we got there?
Beautiful hit up in the middle.
Got the Verlander, Scotty Burns, Billy Hayes, but also playing shortstop.
Yeah, outfielders are pretty interchangeable as well.
Although center field's a little tougher because you got to think guys like Pete Boulevard and Eddie Vaughn and Jeffrey Thompson can't really play that center field role.
Yeah, not enough speed out of those guys right there. Terrence McGorn and Alex St. Germain, I think, pretty well locked down in center field.
We would say Johnny Abstract, but he just went down with an injury. Could miss some serious time.
Buck Farmer. Not doing so hot.
Buck Farmer is doing great.
He's not really farming the outs.
You see 0 speed and 0 steal at third. Brent Mann not high on Fred Braun at all. You think that's a personal vendetta?
Caught up in the hay out there. You know, no, he doesn't know.
All right, let's go.
No outs here. A lot of life in this offense. That's high.
Backs him up out of the strike. Or out of the batter's box there.
You got to think Brad Osmus is looking to change pitchers here. Buck's not doing very good. Ooh, nice play there.
He'll do it himself.
And almost a double play. Fred Braun just making it across the plate.
Center fielder, Sam Killian.
Another run. We're going to see Sam Killia 1 for 1 today with an RBI. Single and a walk for Killia.
Six to 1.
Plenty of speed at second.
That was right down the middle.
6-1 again. And these scores are starting to be a little bit of a deja vu type deal for us.
I feel like he gave it that. It's just relaxed. You know, like, I'm not going to swing it that way.
Here we go.
Sam Killia gets his first out here. He advances runner to third base, and we're going to see Pete Boulevard with a shot to drive in the run. The injury really put this team's best hitter
Left
in
fielder,
terms of pure ability
White.
in the 8th row.
Only batting 250. Only seen once.
Lee Sandberg says even though he knows Boulevard has a talent, if he doesn't perform in the spring, that job's not safe. Slider outside, running around.
I'm interested to see how many of these young men Ryan Sandberg's going to keep around. A lot of them got talent, but there's just so much competition between the team. They're not going to want to play bench. They're not going to want to sit on the bench. They're not going to want to keep your bench for anybody. But they could. They could have that kind of bond where they got each other's backs and they don't care.
Boulevard doesn't get anything there, just chops it up. He wasn't expecting to play today. See there, Don Mate, the highlight of the inning there, the opposite field home run.
So it really kicked things off that inning.
Your
We're going to see
attention,
Rainy
please.
Gonzalez for the
Now
third
pitching
straight
for the
game.
Phillies, Number
4.50
78,
ERA in those 2
Rene
games.
Gonzalez.
Struggling a little bit.
He lost yesterday, and he just hasn't looked really too polished out there in either one of his outings so far.
Leading off for Detroit,
I
first
think Cat
baseman,
Turnlin has a lot of
Miguel
confidence in him.
Cabrera.
I think Sandberger's saying I want my young guy out there. I want him to get as much work as he can because I might need him at some point this season.
He knows he can do it. He just wants Gonzalez to show it. They're testing him out.
If I had to bet on one guy that's not going to make the starting rotation, it would be Gonzalez. Everyone else, I feel, can make a fighting chance, but
Actually really turned things around in any pitch today.
you haven't seen Lyle Kentia or
Taylor continued his dominance.
pitch. And that's a deep fly ball to right. I think McGowan's going to win that in.
Yeah,
No.
I think he's going to watch that
Wow.
one sail right over.
That one kept going. Miguel Cabrera, the big man, having a productive day at the plate, and Gonzalez just can't get it together out
We'll
there.
see plenty of those out of him in the regular season.
Well, for the first time this spring, whoever loses this game won't have 1 run on the docket.
Yeah. Phillies took the first one 6-1 against the Blue Jays, and they lost the next one 7-1.
Opposite field. We've seen a lot of opposite field home runs this spring. A nice shot there. You gotta think he's feeling good this spring. Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder,
Still hitless on the spring. You gotta think he was starting those 2 games.
Cespedes.
They don't really inform us too much, but that's his second home run for the spring for Miguel Cabrera.
382 feet.
3 games, 2 homers. You gotta think he's liking that pace.
What game are you
That's going to
watching?
bump up Gonzalez's ERA even more.
That's something Sandberg has said this spring is if you hit a point where he knows 100% that you don't have a shot at making the major league team, he's not going to keep you around in the spring roster giving you hope. He's going to send you down to the minors immediately. Say, take the rest of the spring off. The practices start, you'll be able to join. See that? Solid hit, but just dies out in center field.
Not enough carry.
Sam Kelly was going to put that one over the
I
east.
think Gonzalez is relieved that that was a back-to-back hopes.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsley going to step up.
Hasn't been much of a force today, 0 for
111 on the spring so far.
2. I guess you could say he hasn't been much of a force at all so far.
Wait.
Ooh, and that's a sharp hit down there. A foul.
They could have easily done a double right there. It would have been a nice turnaround for him.
Tomorrow night we'll see the Phillies go. Oh, and almost a nice play there for Boboni. Just couldn't get to it quick enough.
Just scooted right by his glove.
Now
Look
batting,
at this.
right fielder,
First pitch on the wrong
J.D.
side.
Martinez.
Really handled it. Take a look at Boboni here. Nearly had it, but inches away from his glove. Boulevard reining it in. J.D. Martinez is going to step up.
Also 1 for 2 the other day.
Big lead at first. You gotta think Braun's paying attention to that.
That's a strike.
With ball 1. It's really dropped there. Gonzalez really not looking good.
You're nothing.
Gonzalez
Back-to-back.
falling apart. He had the loss yesterday and the rough inning in the first game. Things are not getting better for the young fella.
Falling right back into a
Up
jam.
next for the Tigers, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos. 1 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, I think Gonzalez will play ball.
You know he's praying for it.
Low fastball. They look how the infield have shifted. They're definitely going for it.
I wonder if the sun is having any effect. You can see the umpire there at second base shielding his eyes.
Well, it's like to shield his eyes for other reasons there, but
Yeah.
Let's go.
splitter low. Definitely going for that big play here.
He's looking for him to drive it. Hopefully to either the second baseman or the shortstop. It's really warm out here today, as you can see. Signs on his hat.
There's a strike. 2-2. Gonzalez checking the line. Contact.
Castellanos fight to stay alive.
Saw that last up bat too, in action just really powered up. Pitch. And he had to swing at that one.
Wow.
It was better doing it at the start. Pitch. There's a ball. Full count.
Alex Avila on deck. Waiting his turn.
That dude looks nice.
He's a well trimmed. A lot of players in the Tigers have very well trimmed beards.
And this at bat just keeps going.
Castellanos is quite the fighter at the plate.
Sauer's just looking for a ground ball. He doesn't get it. Deep center. Sam Carey is going to put it away, and there might be a play at third. No, he's not going to test his arm.
A little bother. I think he would have been toast.
Now batting.
Well, Castellanos put up a great fight, but in the end, he pops out the center fielder.
Alex Avila going to step up. 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts today.
He'll turn things around.
And the ball isn't moving off.
Gonzalez starting to fight back.
With a rough start to the inning, really turning it around here.
Swing better.
Braun might have a shot at this, and he does. Easy out there to end the inning. Take a look at this home run from Miguel Cabrera. Just leaped off his bat.
Ram jacket. There's a term from back in the day.
Your attention, please.
Bill
Pitcher
Henry.
for Detroit. Number 54.
This guy looks fierce.
Joel Hanrahan. Your attention, please.
We're going to see
Pinch hitter
Eric
for the
Thompson
Phillies.
get some pinch hit
Number
work
4,
today.
Eric Thompson.
Seen him start at shortstop the last 2 games.
He's doing fairly well this spring so far in the first 2 games.
Like we said, manager Sandberg just didn't want anybody starting that played yesterday. So Thompson still getting to play. You could see Sandberg respects him enough to give him some playing time today. Rahan, big man. Pitch. Fastball.
Like down the middle. It's a nice pitch.
Is that Kenny Powers on the mound?
It kind of looks like Eddie Powers. I enjoyed that show very much. He's bounded down. Some good laughs. It was not for children.
Strike. 98 on the ground. Hanrahan's firing it up there.
But he is just no remorse.
All right, let's go.
The 1-2 pitch. That's a ball.
Just
2-2.
high.
Look at that mop out there. I don't think he cut his hair at all over the winter.
No. I don't think Thompson cut his beard over the winter.
Here we go.
Foul ball.
Staying alive, Thompson is.
Change up low for a count. Good pinch hit at bat for Thompson.
Let's see what happens with this next pitch. Is it going to be a ball for him? Is it going to be a strike? What will happen?
Thompson strikes out.
Sits him down.
Just 97 on the gun. Too much for
Oh,
Thompson.
nice try.
Take a
Up
look at
next
this.
for
Just
Philadelphia.
can you beat me?
Third baseman, Gary Bobo.
Bonet gonna look to turn this into a little better of a performance. Seemingly hitting-
Al Albuquerque in the bullpen.
Yeah, we just call him Al squared.
Here we go.
Fastball outside.
I feel like that would be a great
We're gonna call him All squared. Dude.
scared. There's a ukulele that we like to call Soul Patch.
Oh, Soul Man. The spider. The Soul Spider.
A Soul Spider.
Here we go.
There's more fastball outside. 2-1.
The Soul Spider. That sounds like one of those low budget horror films you see on the Netflix or something like that.
So I do love the Netflix.
Wide variety of films and shows to watch.
And there's a strike.
If you don't have Netflix, get Netflix. You will not leave your couch.
My dad.
Who does?
The pitch.
Here we go.
Foul ball. 2-2. Ooh, Babone
Oh,
looking
wow.
foolish on that.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Not a good spring so far for Gary Babone.
Now batting,
Hanrahan sitting down the
Second
first two
baseman.
batters he faces.
Scotty Bird.
Hanrahan's looking good out there. But Kenny Power showed him. Sacrifice bunt and a walk for Scotty Burns, and the result is only one at bat so far today. Good game for Scotty, doing a lot out in the field and showing that he's just capable of having high quality at bats up there.
Doesn't have a hit yet, but he's been very important in the batter's box. Are we down one on only one count?
Pitch from Hanrahan. That's a slider outside for 1-1 count.
I just missed the edge of the plate right there. See Hanrahan goes with the same pitch and tries to bring it in just a little bit.
Pitch. It's a fastball. 1-2. Hanrahan's looking good up there.
2 strikeouts already and 1 pitch away from another.
One-two pitch. And he strikes out the side in order.
3 up, 3 down.
Nice
3
inning.
strikeouts.
Second time we've seen that already this spring. See 3 errors for the Detroit Tigers tonight.
That's the big number right there. They're hitting the Phillies, but they are down 6-2, and they are out erroring the Phillies.
See right there, probably the most impressive number you see there is Miguel Cabrera's 2 for 3 homer and 2 RBI. Not enough for his
Your
team.
attention, please.
We're going to see John
Now
Mamet coming
pitching for
again.
the Phillies,
Had a
number
day off
53,
yesterday.
John Mamet.
The workhorse out of the bullpen. We're going to Anthony Goss.
Number 8, Anthony Go.
It's an interesting last name. I don't see that before.
Speaking of the Spider Soul Spider.
Speaking of interesting last names,
Sinker on the low outside.
he's got a nice sinker.
Jacksonville, Florida. Him and his brother Joe. On Mark.
Mr. Mamet.
Lots of brothers on this team. I think that worked out. Warner was talking to the guy, and he said, well, I'll come, but only if my brother can come. I think that happened in a couple of instances.
You know what I've been thinking of, Bruce?
What's that?
A lot of brothers on this team. A lot of brothers on the Phillies. Philadelphia is a city of brotherly love.
It shows. Strike one. Mamet looked great last first time. A little bit of a slow start today. Into the goes.
The 2-1 pitch.
Strike 2, 96 on it. Fireball.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Mamet is a pretty good strikeout pitcher for a reliever as well.
Strike ratio is pretty high. There's a strikeout right
Hey,
there.
Chase, sit down.
We're going to watch Mamet put the butter on the pancakes here.
Center fielder, Rajay
Strike 3.
Davis.
That sinker. Dropping out of his hand.
It was dirty.
Davis going to take his cuts here.
It looks
Kyle
like he hasn't
Quintilla.
slept in days.
Clyde Singleberry also in the bullpen. 2 submariners.
And they're going to throw him off a little bit.
A Vulcan change. Pitch you don't see too often.
It was a big pitch from Gagne, wasn't it?
Gagne was brutal out there.
I really didn't expect the downfall of Gagne. That shatters a bat right there.
And Francisco Rodriguez both fell off. Quite long and successful careers.
The shortstop, number 1.
The peak was really short-lived.
Iglesias.
See that broken bat.
It was
Mamet's
close
just-
to Mamet.
Easy play there. Jose Iglesias, guilty of an error and it led to a run. But
And then it gets me pumped every morning.
what's that?
Enrique Iglesias.
Listen to that of him, dude.
Hero. He can be my hero.
I had to do that once.
Was it Enrique Iglesias?
No, he died.
Well, that's not good.
I gotta find a new hero now.
I hear good things about Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, I've heard a few good things.
Did you know that when he does push-ups, he does not push himself up. He pushes the world down.
I heard that he doesn't sleep. He just waits.
It's one of the things
Yeah.
that I like that. He doesn't sleep. He waits.
Strike 2. 1-2. Mamet making quick work of his hitters. 12 pitches. And he throws that one low. You're just trying to get the strikeout there. Give him something you know he can't hit. The most that's going to happen is you got to throw one more pitch.
And Maven wants that strikeout.
Thought he had it right there. Miguel Cabrera on deck.
Cabrera is batting pretty well today. Not someone you really look forward to facing, ever.
3-2 pitch. Inside. And that's what happens when you're a strikeout pitcher. Sometimes you lose those battles. Now he's got to face
Miguel Cabrera, runner on base. He doesn't want to give up that same mistake that Gonzalez did. He doesn't want that home run.
See there, an impressive stat line today. I don't think Cabrera really needed to knock off any rust this spring.
Does he ever? Every year it's just excellent performances.
Pitch.
The win.
So that's going to go to center field, but Sam Kelly has been cleared away, I believe. He does.
That's going to do it for the top half of the 7th inning right there.
Bottom half of the 7th, we're going to see Donnie Monte,
Still 6-2.
Fred Brown, and then Marcus Singer.
Your attention,
Kyle
please.
Lobstein,
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 53.
Lobstein, the Lobster Man.
The Lobster Man.
You see here in the 5th inning, Donnie Monte went yard,
First baseman,
opposite field.
John Mata.
Let's go. One more time, baby.
The windup.
Here we go.
And there's a ground ball. 0-1 to Monte. 6-2 Phillies here in the bottom of the 7th. Monte with a single up the middle. Barely got a hold of it, but he put it where he wanted it. Good afternoon here for Donnie Monte.
Now batting, catcher, Fred Braun.
Fred Brown 0 for 3 today.
I was reading some of the fun facts about the players here, and Fred Braun likes to do a lot of bowling tournaments in the off season.
And he goes around. I bowled once.
Oh, like a terrible bowler.
Braun. Ooh, that
Oh my
curveball.
God. It just hung. That floated in there. And Braun's beating himself up on the inside.
You've seen that in every at bat today. He just looks at a pitch that he shouldn't look at.
A little too much patience at the plate. Patience is good. But there is too much patience.
Let's do it, guys.
See 1-2 count, runner on first. And that's another ball, 2-2.
Has he swung? I don't feel like he's swung yet.
There's
There's a statue up there.
pitch. And he swung at that one. Well, Braun not earning any good votes here with
Up
the
next
manager.
for Philadelphia,
Oh, please sit down, sir.
Take a look at this. And
Singh.
put the butter on the pancakes, Lobster Man.
Actually, more strikeouts today than we had the first 2 games.
See Senna, 1 for 2 today. If he scored twice. Ooh, as soon
Oh
as that
my
curveball-
God.
That curveball is just sweeping.
That is filthy.
Lobstein is just looking good out
I mean, him and Hammerhand, I think maybe they should have started.
There's a slider inside.
He's got some good benders. I'm pretty unfamiliar with him. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him.
Looking good out there, that's for sure. This is an offense I think to play with. 2 more. Gotta think Brian is really happy with how this offense came out today. After a really quiet afternoon.
Late start with the bats.
So first
game.
game. It wasn't until around this time, that first game, that they started hitting the ball. 2-2 pitch in the dirt, and someone chased it.
Wow, we've seen a lot of
Now batting,
chased
right
strikeouts.
fielder, Terrence
A lot more strikeouts
Verlander.
today than we've seen.
That's 5 strikeouts in the last 2 innings from the Tigers.
Terrence McGarren, 0 for 2. He got a walk and RBI. Another one of those guys, just like the man before him, and not having a really good day at the plate, but he's really being productive. His outs are productive, just like Scotty Burns today. Really, that's what they're looking for. It's just solid play.
It's been mostly mistakes that we've seen from the Tigers. And the Phillies don't have too many hits. It's just the Phillies beating themselves up. The guy's just going through the motions in the field.
The 1-1 pitch, not a lot of speed at first. And he went it there, no doubt about it. 1-2.
Couldn't hold back on that one.
You gotta think he's smelling that 6 strikeouts in 2 innings here.
Yeah.
Solid work from the last. Oh, he gets
Wow.
it.
All 3 strikeouts.
Solid work from
Chasing.
Time from Henry.
That's 6 straight strikeouts. Well, I can't say straight, but that's 2 straight innings with strikeouts. And I believe that puts the
Your
Tigers at
attention, please.
10 or 11
pitching for the
strikeouts as a
Phillies.
team today.
Number
We're
43,
gonna see Tom Ukulele.
Euclid.
Well, Spider-Man, the Silver Spider, the Silver Man.
Mr. Soul Patch.
He does a lot out there.
Leading off for the Tigers,
What is
left
Cespedes?
fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
That was right off the tongue. Easy to say, fun to say.
Cody Putney in the bullpen. We saw him pitch the 9th inning last first inning.
That was a beautiful pitch. It looked like it came up off the floor. From the dirt, I should say.
Ukulele. A different approach anytime he's out.
His delivery scares me a little, freaks me out. He's fun to watch.
Here we go, guys.
At
Come
the
on.
same time.
Really good. 2-1.
Starts the inning off with a strike, falls right behind 2 straight balls. Dagger.
Yeah, it looked like the tag game. Take a look at our starter comparison
Up next
here.
for the Tigers,
3 innings
second
pitched,
baseman,
1 run apiece.
Ian Kinsler.
More hits, but more walks for Verlander. More hits for Benz. Less strikeouts for Benz. But that's what we were looking for. Neither one of them performed at a very high level today. Just your typical spring outing for a pitcher.
Too many pitches for both. Although it didn't. It fared out for Andy Beanez. Not as much for Verlander. The errors and the walks are what really did it in for him.
Wow, but Bone, this is some nice reaction. Not sure if he's going to be able to get that.
Oh, I thought that one was going to scoot by him.
Now back,
6-2 today.
right fielder.
7 hits for the Tigers, 6 for the Phillies. 3 errors there for the Tigers.
The runs is the only category that the Tigers are not leading in.
You get to see an error from this Phillies defense. It's really their strongest suit, I believe.
Let's get a K. Come
Outside
on.
of their base running. They got some pretty amazing base runners on. Ukulele, looking good tonight. Left screwball.
Wow. Between him and Cantillo, they've got some pitches that you don't normally see from a submarine pitcher.
So there they had Kyle Cantillo and Cody Putney in the pen. Looking for the matchups, really. Got to think if there's facing lefties, you'll see Putney. Facing righties, you'll probably see Cantillo. Either way, barring a late outburst here for the Phillies, the Tigers, looking like the Phillies should take this one.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling that the Phillies will take it. I don't want to take the Tigers out of the game, but
Nice hit up there.
like I said, I don't want to take the Tigers out of the game.
You got to think if they let up another run, you're going to see the closer, Ken Carroll. He hasn't won the closing job yet, but
Now batting, third baseman.
What is it's between him and John Mammon, isn't it?
Kyle Cantillo is another person that they feel might be able to thrive in that role, but they're trying not to.
Some good solid relief for the bullpen.
I think whoever just does the best out of the pen is probably going to do
Get
the
out
closer.
here.
See how Ugalali can handle the single. Ooh, I'm going to have to disagree with the umpire on that one. Low ball.
2-1. See, Brent Mann not really high on the stealing ability. So. First, there's a strike. 2-2.
And a Tiger chasing. See how good that do?
Oh. And he strikes him now.
Oh, shit, now.
Nice inning.
I think he was okay with that strikeout. He sets everything down gently. It's the most gentle I've ever seen anyone.
Double switch for the Orioles.
Your attention,
Al
please.
Albuquerque.
These changes for Detroit.
Old Al
Now
Square.
pitching and batting in the sixth spot. Number 62, Al Albuquerque.
Did I call the Tigers the
Now
Orioles?
playing right field and batting in the ninth
I'm
spot.
not sure.
Number
I think
72,
I did.
We're losing it. I think this is our longest game yet.
center fielder, Sam Killian.
Looking good today.
Al Square. It's going to start it off with a strike down the middle.
Gotta love that chin strap.
I do. I love the chin strap.
We'll go slider outside. Starting to cool off a bit here as the afternoon progresses. Down to 84 degrees.
And I bet some of the players in Philly probably don't even feel the difference.
So Kellier with a poke out the center. That should be an out.
I know since they fixed our air conditioning, we're just fine up here in the booth.
Oh yeah.
Last game. The last game was a sticky one.
Now batting, left fielder, Pete Voigt.
Pete Boulevard looking for improvement.
He was a late replacement for Johnny Abstract. Fractured his index.
Dr. Damian Johnson said that he doesn't expect Abstract to miss the opening of the season, but since this is a performance-based audition for a job for the most part, you gotta think Abstract is stuck starting the season in the minors.
Yeah, he's going to miss out on some of the competition playing time.
That's right. Wait for your pitch. Here we go.
There's another ball. Boulevard looking a little more patient this time.
The entire Phillies lineup is patient. Just sitting back, making them throw strikes, making them work.
Nice cut there, but just
Just a bit outside.
2-2.
Sweet candy.
Boulevard, wait till we get it there.
That looked like it was going to be a good rip to right field, but Cabrera just reaches up and nabs it right out of the air.
Now batting,
Let's take a look at this.
the pitcher.
Nice solid contact.
Euclid.
Did everything he could with it. Just Cabrera's a little too tall, I guess.
Your attention, please.
Dylan
Pinch
Brown
hit
gonna
for
get a
the
pinch
Phillies.
hit.
Number 24, Dylan Brown.
24. I think they quadruple. 50 on the swing with a home run.
There's ball one to Brown. Saw Dylan Brown hit a home run in his first game here. Pretty much quiet. That one foul.
He looks poised and ready to go.
Brown not a part of the loss at all yesterday. He was a little
Take
late
that
in
back on the poised and ready to go. Spoke a little soon.
Bottom of the eighth. Brown. Ooh, that's going to be a single, I think. I don't know if that's an error. A tough play for Kinsler either way.
It was a tough play. I'm going to have to go ahead and score on a single myself.
Now
We'll see how
batting,
the official box goes.
third baseman, Gary
Gary Bono. You see right there, a base hit for Dylan Brown off the bench.
That's what I thought. Kinsler gave it a lot of effort. It was a tough play.
And a pitch out there. They must think Brown's looking hard
He's got a little bit of speed.
out there. See Brent Van gives him an 85 for speed. 60 for base running skills.
Here we go.
Big lead at first, but it just won. See Putney and Cantilla out there getting ready to close this one down. Be interesting to see who they bring out.
Foul. First base. The 1-2 pitch.
That's way outside.
Wow.
Missed it.
Just threw that one away. It could have been bad for everybody.
Going in. Takes that for strike 3.
I want to say that's 12 strikeouts for the Tigers today.
They've been getting a lot of strikeouts.
This has been a very patient lineup for the Phillies today. Very run productive.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
but
for
also
the Phillies.
strikeout problem.
Number 15.
Going with Putney to
Cody
close things down today.
Putnam.
Saw Cody in game 1.
They had a walk, but they didn't allow any runs.
Leading off for
Scoreless,
Detroit.
1 inning.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Let's see if the Phillies can shut down the Tigers here in the top half of the 9th inning and walk away with a second win of the spring.
Great to see it.
Going to start things off quick.
Now batting.
I think it's safe to say we're not going to see any more chances for this offense to showcase their abilities.
Now they're starting to die down.
And Red looking pretty pleased with this club today.
Tyler Collins. They're a part of the double switch. Putney and the eager Tigers batters, I feel like they're looking to get this done quick.
I want to go over to the show hotel and grab myself a Reuben. Strike 2.
Oh, but join me then.
That's what Reuben said.
That's for sour.
You love salad. 0-2 pitch. Foul ball. Jordan Tribble going to get that one chase. I don't think he hasn't not swung on the pitch yet.
Tyler Collins seems to be a eager batter, ready to go.
Another deep foul ball. Stay out of the park.
So we're just going to look at that one and watch it go.
Pitch. It's a fair ball. Sam Killier. A lot of balls hit to Killier today. Good game for Killier.
Now batting, the center fielder, R.J. Davis.
Well, the Tigers are down to the last out. Try to keep it alive before they go down.
The guy Davis came in hitting 571. Average took down to 455.
Good solid batting average. If you want somebody to try to get the inning started again, it's probably best that it's him. And oh, look at that. He almost threw that over the second baseman there.
Davis is a threat to
The
run.
shortstop, number 1.
But he's got to
Jose
keep an eye on him.
Iglesias.
Davis has got some speed. Jose Iglesias, one for Cuba.
That big double and that big error. Take the bad to the good with him. With a sinker.
Jose Davis, I want to say, already has one steal tonight.
Yeah, and Braun didn't even have a chance throwing him out. But he's throwing low.
It's like Capone in the first inning, stealing third base.
Really, the only action Tony has made for us today, except for a couple of plays in third.
Yeah.
Going to shortstop, he said he opened the front here. So he doesn't want to play second, and that's a shot to right center. It's going to drop, and that's probably
That's going to
one.
score Davis right there. That's let's see if he tries to. No, he's going to hold still at second base. That's the second double for Jose Iglesias.
Good.
Bring it to 6-3. Cut the.
Miguel Cabrera.
I think that's going to bring up Miguel Cabrera.
Your attention,
And
please.
they're bringing in Kyle
Now
Cantilla.
pitching for the Phillies.
36 ERA.
Kyle
Saw him fall apart, but he did have those 2 strikeouts.
You know? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Brought in Cantilla to face the Cabrera.
36 ERA. You better hope he sits him down.
I think they wanted a lefty to face Cabrera.
things just got real interesting.
So Steve Lunan warming up in the bullpen.
Seen him yet this spring.
Slider. Just
Just
us. Good to me.
Looked pretty good to me too. You know, in the little bit of ball I did play, I was pretty eager about those outside pitches. Just had it stuck in the back of my mind.
A lot of thinking of where
I'm trying to pitch outside.
Kilo pitch. Inside.
It's going to bring up 3-0. Right down the middle. He must have had the red light on because, you know, Cabrera would have just hit that hard.
Let's get out of the
3-1 pitch coming here. Off it.
No surprise, but not going to let Cabrera beat them. But now the tying run is
The
at
left
play.
fielder, number 52.
You want to assist Benes is probably not somebody he wants to face either, but he's hitting this on the afternoon.
It was from the spring.
Your
That too.
attention, please.
And they're bringing in Ken Carroll to try to
Pitching for the
close things
Phillies.
down.
Number
6'8"
0,
former shortstop.
Ken Carroll.
And this is a man that they have high. Yeah, Cespedes.
That's not going to round it out. This has been a good game so far, Bruce.
Because of a save situation.
Play through. Nice pitch. 102 miles an hour.
See, there are lots of runners left on this afternoon. Total of 15 between the two of them.
Shut him down now!
I think he's looking for a big strikeout. Slider high inside.
2 miles an hour in there on the radar gun. You know, the Phillies want to get out of this right now with as little as possible damage.
He doesn't want to give up a mistake to one of these big guys in the middle of the order.
One mistake right there could just easily tie up the game.
Two-one pitch. Reaction
Throw it off into the dugout. See him diving out of the way pretty quick.
2-2. This could be the last pitch of the game. And it is.
Pops it right up the Braun.
Brown's going to put that one away. And that's going to wrap up this game. Nice game for the Phillies.
Steve Henderson and Ryan Sandler.
Phillies go to 2-1. And the Tigers go to 0-3.
That's going to wrap things up here today. Phillies, your winners.
We'll take a look at the player of the game.
Tigers played well, but it was the mistakes that really hurt them.
And Ken Carroll, please, his first action gets the out, save situation. First save we've seen this offseason. Take a look there. David Price, the losing pitcher. Jake Macchio, the winning pitcher. Cabrera and Don Monte, the top hitters tonight.
Curious how they nailed David Price with the loss. It was 0 earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We take a look at the player of the game today, Don Monte.
4 with a home run.
Two
Chatted up with Harry Kentz.
Yeah, I think Clyde Singleberry is going to have a report in this game soon. Donnie Monte, take a look at his Topps player card there.
Collect them all, folks. Collect them all.
Look at that. Opposite field power.
It's got a nice swing.
It was a heck of a game today, folks. For the Duke, this is Bruce Montana here to wrap things up at Man Pad Studios.